Liverpool versus everybody. Here with JAMZ and Mame to speak about Liverpool once again getting bounced out of the FA Cup. Start as we usually do with the lineups. I'll come to JAMZ first. When you see the lineup, is there a lineup that you feel like it's Klopp basically saying, or is he saying that this team is strong enough to win this game, or is he saying one less competition, let's get out of here and focus on the league? What were your thoughts when you saw the lineup?
I think he underestimated Wolves. I think Wolves are a good side. They played a pretty strong team. I think they probably missed 3 starters, including the keeper, just 2 outfield players. I think Klopp expected more from his players, and they didn't deliver. Sturridge, shocking, lazy, didn't look into it. Shaqiri was poor in the first half. Origi was poor. I just think they didn't look good enough. They didn't want it enough. I would have gone with a stronger lineup personally. I always said I would have had either Salah or Mane starting, one of them. But I also expected more from Naby. I thought this would be the game where he'll take this in his stride. He'll show everyone, And I get it. It's not easy to do it when you're not playing and coming in, but something's got to give. Moreno was shocking, just a poor performance. Mingele, poor, just a poor performance.
Yeah, we'll get into Naby. It's very disappointing. I think, especially in the second half. The first half, he was showing like he was trying to do some things, but second half, the wheels fell off. Mame, your thoughts on the lineup and just the game overall?
Well, I don't think that Klopp underestimated Wolves. I think when you make 9 changes in a lineup in a cup game, I mean, we know the message you're sending.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not convinced that Klopp wanted to go like really further with this competition. And if you look at the team right now, we got defensive problems right now. That's terrible. Lovren going out. You bring in that kid. He did well, okay, but can you rely on him in Champions League games and other stuff?
Yeah, it's starting to get...
I think that Klopp didn't want to go further than this.
Yeah, I tend to agree with that, with the lineup. And again, like JAMZ said, I feel like in a game like this, if you are really going for it, Mame seems to think that we weren't. I tend to agree with that. Then you put in your best players, get the goals, then put them down on the bench. You got a job to do. If you can do that, then put guys on the bench, great. But I think the majority of Liverpool fans are probably split. I think some people are saying, we didn't want it anyway. Some people are saying, we this is a chance to win a trophy, so that's kind of a loser mentality. And I'm kind of in the middle as well because I get both sides. If I had to choose, I'd probably say, you know what, it's one less competition. Let's focus on the league. At the same time, I understand people who are saying that, you got to go for it because that is a winnable one. It's strange to me, not to make excuses, that why do we seem like to be the only top flight team that always get Premier League squads? That's just so weird to me, man. Why can't we get a Newport or something like that?
Yeah, I think we have been unlucky. You look at the last 2 years. I think we've had Leicester away last year, got knocked out, and then we had Everton at home. We beat them. Then we had West Brom at home, and we lost. This year we had Chelsea at home. We have been unlucky, but Klopp doesn't appreciate the cups. I get it. Yeah. If we're gonna win the league, I won't blame him. But if we don't win the league, we don't win the Champions League. We've won 1 trophy since 2006. That's an issue. Now, look at Man City. They've got more depth than us. They didn't rest Ederson. They kept Ederson in the team. They didn't rest Raheem Sterling. They kept Raheem Sterling in the team. Why do we play Mingele? I don't get it. Ederson's not tired, bro. He has the easiest job as a keeper in the league because he has the best defense in front of him. So some I get it. I do get resting Salah and Mane, and I do definitely get Robertson and Trent. But Mingele, why is Mingele in the team? I just don't know. And then you're letting Klein go. Cool, you let Klein go, but then you look at our options. We've got a kid who's 17, 18. We've got Moreno who's fucking shit. Like, just at the end of the day, it's about winning trophies, isn't it? And we put all our eggs in one basket last year, and what happened? We put all our eggs in one basket in the Europa League the year before, and what happened? You can't keep doing that. You can't. We cannot be a big club if you don't win trophies. And Sturridge has been in the club 6 years almost, not won a single trophy. Yeah. If Gerrard was our manager today, he's playing a strong lineup. You know, he has to stand. The FA Cup's very special in England, and you can't be playing like such a weak team, doesn't it? We played 4 days ago, bro, and then we play on Saturday. That's another 4 days away. We don't need to play such a shocking team.
Yeah, I was sitting next to a guy in the pub, and I was saying the same thing. You know, there's plenty of time in between games. It's not like you're gonna run anybody into the ground. And Van Dijk has come out himself and said he doesn't want to rest. He wants to keep playing. Not all players are going to say that, but there's something to it. You know, I mean, these guys need to just continue playing. And yeah, I agree, man. It's another trophy that we could have gotten. We're bounced out, and it's a sour feeling. I think at this point, you know, let's go to the Klein thing, because that's really strange to me. I feel like it looks like Klein was really pushing that more than anything, and I guess Klopp felt like, you know what, you're probably not going to be part of the team for one reason or another. Let's send you off. But that's a bit frustrating. And then, you know, Camacho was going to leave, but I guess Klopp thought, no, we got to keep him now because of, you know, how we're looking defensively. So, are you? I mean, it doesn't help anything at all. I know people don't really rate Lovren for the most part, but that's another defender that's hurt. And I don't know the timetable on Gomez. I don't know the timetable on Matip, but. You know, we look at the Brighton game. I guess we'll find out to see what's going on with Lovren. But from what Fabinho did at center back in that game, is that something you can look at the weekend game and be confident with?
Yeah, I thought Fabinho was maybe one fairly standout player. I thought. I thought he was good. He looked comfortable. He's tall. He can stretch. He's got some pace. I think. Yeah, he can do the role for now. With the Klein situation, I get he's pushing a move, and you know, except for the Man United game, there was more than one time to play him.
Yeah,
and Klopp's obviously chose not to. Now, whether they've had issues in the past, because I know Klein isn't the best professional off the pitch. He likes to party. He likes to, you know, when he was injured, he went to America and he was on a TV show. Do you remember? And you know, similar issues to Sacco, and even Sturridge. He's not football focused 100%, but. You look at Man City, they managed to keep Otamendi, Dalinho, John Stones, Company, Dowf. They keep good defenders happy one way or another. Now, it's okay to let Klein go, but Gomez is our best centre-back alongside Virgil, so there's no reason he should play right back. Fabinho is our best number 6. No reason he plays right back. So what we're doing, we're going to rely on Trent, you know, and then play Camacho. Like, unless he's going to replace him, I'm really surprised. Moreno made more sense because Robertson's probably the best left back in the English Premier League, and then Milner can do a decent job. And Milner's not needed in midfield the same way as Fabinho is, or the same way Gomez is needed. So I'm really confused.
That's another choice I didn't get. Put Milner at left back. You know what Alberto Moreno gives you. I don't know why we continue to go with that. And not even about what he said recently. I can care less because he's in his right to say that. But come on, like Klopp, again, it's another situation where you know what these guys offer, and most times it's nothing. And so I don't get that. Just put Milner at left back. I really don't understand that, man.
Same.
I don't understand that.
I don't get
you know, Lallana didn't play. I heard he was knocked before the game. Yeah, I'm really, really disappointed, only because I think it was a moment where, you know, these guys who I would imagine are enjoying being part of the first team and want to show Klopp something, but by and large, none of them really held themselves in glory. I mean, Origi gets the goal in the second half, and that's cool, and he had some nice work on the ball. He enjoyed a little bit of football, but you know, Sturridge was I mean, he was just a ghost, really. He was just hanging around, falling down a lot, you know, trying to get free kicks and stuff, which is cool, but just not enough work. And that's what's disappointing. You know, this is a game where Naby needs to grab it by the scruff of the neck and really just have a dynamite game, and that just didn't happen. You know, again, I know he was trying some things and getting forward, and it was that final ball, but overall, just disappointing. And like Mame said earlier, I mean, you can expect a little bit of disjointment with all the changes, but still, I mean, I'm sure Klopp was thinking this, and I'm thinking it too. That team should have been strong enough. But it continues to show that, you know, as good as we might have thought our depth was and our team was, maybe it's just not at that level. So, of course, the questions will keep coming about January. We've spoken about it here before. Mame, with this defensive I guess you can almost call it a crisis now. Let's just be honest.
Mhm.
What are you thinking, my man, about January? Do you think he'll stick to his guns of not getting somebody, or do you think he'll be forced to maybe panic buy or just grab someone to finish the season off? What do you think?
Well, I don't think he will bring in anybody, man.
Okay, okay,
Because he said so. He said he wouldn't buy a player for a game or two. That's stupid. That's what he said. But the problem is, what if we get into this same situation like later in the year? You
yeah.
know, because these guys are not reliable. They get injured like flies.
I know. That's the other thing. Matchup, Lovren. I know it's crazy. Um, yeah, you're probably right. But I'm really, really concerned with that. Because it's not something you can really plan for. But again, Klopp knows these guys. He's had them long enough to know what to expect, and what not to expect, and to know that their injury record at this point. So
Mm.
it's no real surprise that Lovren once again. Someone pointed out to me at the pub that when Lovren came, I don't know if any of you guys caught this. Lovren came over and Klopp kind of had his arms open, like, you sure you can't finish? Like, what's the
Yeah,
problem?
yeah. Klopp weren't happy.
Yeah. So I mean, I think the guy Hover Kajana, whatever his name is, there was a moment there in the second half where he gets the ball, he drives, and I'm thinking, this is the moment. We'll break him down, get a goal. But I
Yeah.
think it was something like that final touch again didn't work. And
Mm.
16 years old, you can't really put a lot of
Yeah.
thought into that. I mean, Jones had some moments again, but again, very, very young. Not really much you can expect from that. Camacho,
Mm.
just disjointed all over. Um,
I think with it going for a defender, I don't think like what your man said. I don't think Klopp will go out and panic buy. I don't think he will. But if he's sitting there with the board, and this is the best chance we've had to win the league in 27 years, and we are 20 million, we're in Lascelles or a Tarski, whatever his name is, away, it makes sense. I saw his interview the other day. Gomez and Matip, they're not back this weekend. That's for sure.
right.
And if Lovren can't play through the pain, he's probably not back this weekend. Now,
Yep.
like I said, we're in the best place we've ever been in 27 years. Better than 2013-14 in January, better than 2009, better than 2001 and 2. If we can spend 20-30 million, there's someone out there that Klopp would have liked in the summer. I doubt it's going to be a Kalula by someone, but if there's someone, it makes sense to go do it now. Or makeshift Fabinho goes in, then you get someone in midfield, bring Harry Wilson back. I don't know, but at the moment, are we going to get a better chance to win the league? You're looking at Chelsea next season. You're looking at Man United. You're looking at Tottenham.
Yeah, good point.
It could only be.
I totally agree.
It could only be 20-30 million. That could be the difference. You win the Premier League, he will go down as one of the legends of all time. So it's something that he needs to think about.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's well said. I mean, we're in a really good
Yeah.
place right now, and you can't take it for granted. Who knows? I mean, you like to believe that Liverpool could continue to do well like they've been doing this season, but you never know. It's not a given. Mame, is this something that you're concerned of carrying over to the Premier League? Just 2 consecutive losses in all competitions. What are your concerns, if any? And do you think Brighton should be a game that we will bounce back?
Yeah. I think we'll definitely bounce back. We'll definitely bounce back. And I think that players needed rest too. They needed to rest.
Yeah.
I think that this month of December was really, really intense,
Yeah.
especially the last game against City. You
Mhm.
know, I think they will bounce back. I think they will bounce back.
Yeah, it's a good point. It was definitely a trying month, and we came through it well, fortunately. So, second part of the season, we've definitely got to sober up a little bit, shake off whatever it is we're going through. And again, I've got to tell myself and remember that we did make the changes, not to make excuses, but we didn't have a full strength squad. We know how important Van Dijk is. We know how important the front three is. So, with that being said, though, hopefully with this rest, there's no excuses come Saturday, is it?
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah.
Are we
No
at Brighton?
excuses. Definitely.
We're at Brighton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it away? Away, yes.
Yeah, it's away, yeah.
Yeah, so I think we should be fine. Chris Hughton has his team playing pretty well, actually, to my surprise. From what they have there, the money wise and the players, but they'll be ready. They'll be ready. I think a team like Liverpool, who, on the back of two results, and I mean, coincidentally 2-1 both results. I think the City game we were much better in, obviously, but they'll probably feel like maybe there's blood. Let's see if we can test Liverpool's makeup, test their strength mentally, and see if we can grab something. I mean, I think all in all, it's just no matter what the competition was, it's just not a good feeling to have another loss off the back of the City game.
Another loss, definitely.
That's the main thing that's bothering me. At the end of the day, I agree with my man. I think we'll be able to bounce back against Brighton. Was Mane on the bench?
Yeah,
he was on the bench. Okay. I think they're traveling tonight or tomorrow morning because they have to be at the ceremony of the African Footballer of the Year.
Okay.
Where is that held?
In Senegal. It's here.
Oh, is that where the okay? And is that where everyone goes? Salah, Aubameyang, everyone.
Yes.
Oh wow.
They should be here tomorrow.
Okay. Just to wrap up, have you guys heard anything? I know it's all alleged and it's just January, so it's crazy window time, but have you heard have you looked into this Turkish wonder kid supposedly and is he any good? Do you think
I have a little bit. I've looked into him a little bit.
Actually, I bought him when I was playing Football Manager. And he was good. I looked at his video too. He's not bad. He could be a good backup for Mane or Salah.
Okay. So he's more of an attacking winger dude.
Yes, he usually plays on the right wing.
Okay. I thought he maybe was midfield. Okay. There was some other player, I forget who it was, that we were allegedly linked to. But yeah, I mean, we knock on wood, man. I don't even want to think about it. I almost don't want to say it, but Van Dijk, man, whew.
I know.
He's got to stay healthy, man. Yeah, he's got to stay healthy, though, man. Freak injury.
If there's something wrong with him, an injury or something like that, I don't wish it, but man, we dead.
Didn't he have like broken ribs or something early in the season?
Yeah, he broke 2 ribs.
This dude is a legend, man.
Yeah,
getting them shots before the game.
And even Robertson, man.
Yeah, man.
Even Robertson, because if you have to stick with Moreno, man, what?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not one to really get on Twitter and say things like this, but I think it's pretty obvious of the players that we need to move on. And Moreno, in my opinion, is at the top of that list. I don't mean to mean harm,
same.
But he's got to go, man. He's got to go at some point. I mean, he doesn't even look like he's having fun playing with Liverpool, to be honest.
Yeah,
and that's the issue.
Yeah, and he was the one complaining not long ago.
But that's what I was saying to the guy at the pub.
And you give him his chance, and
exactly. I mean, all these guys. I mean, can we really? I mean, look, I know we're not too thrilled about Mignolet. There was a lot that happened in that first goal to build up to that I think could have prevented that. Milner makes a mistake, and then I don't know why he's not going towards the ball to stop it. He's allowing the defender to keep him away. The second goal, that's an incredible shot. I think his placement is a bit off, but it's an incredible shot. I don't know how much he could have done with that. But again, another player who had some things to say in the press at some point, and you give these guys a chance, and they come up small, and that's disappointing. So I think guys like that, more than anything else, besides put their skill set to the side. When they come out and say these things, it's probably best to just get rid of them. I was a little shocked that Klopp, didn't just banish Moreno after that.
Same.
That's just something.
I think. I mean, he probably will.
Yeah, I would hope so, but I mean, I don't even know why I saw a red shirt again. To be honest, go ahead.
Yeah, I think now that we've lost Clark. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, just about Moreno, I don't think we'll be seeing him till the end of the season. Not in the league, not in the Champions League. I can't see it.
Yeah.
If you look at it now that we're out, there's no excuses. We're out the League Cup. We're out the FA Cup. We've now played less games than Tottenham, Arsenal, Man City, Man United. So there is no excuses. We don't need excuses. There's no excuses. We don't need to have 2 amazing players for each position now because we're out of all of them cups now. We've got knocked out of the earliest round in both competitions. So Robertson, unless there's some freak injury, we should be okay. I generally think we will win the league. I honestly, hand on my heart, I think this is our year. Unless there's a freak injury, we will win the league. We've got 4 points ahead. We should stop complaining. We've got 4 points. We would have took that at the beginning of the season. I think we've got the best individual attacking player in the league in Salah. We've got the best centre back in the league, arguably the best keeper, the best left back. We've got a team full of talent. I think we just put this behind us. We keep winning. We've got a nice 5-6 games. We'll do them games. We've been to Tottenham away. We've been to Arsenal away. We've been to City away. You know, we've been everywhere except Man United away. We'll cruise through, man. We'll be okay. And you know what? In Europe, I honestly think at Anfield, we can have anyone. So, you know, we've got to be optimistic, man. I think special things are on the horizon. We need to just be confident. You know what I mean? Like, can be confident.
Yeah,
man.
just like we were till for the first half of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Finding ways to win, pretty, ugly, whatever. Just finding ways to get over the line, and we have to continue to do that. There's a comment here and about rival fans, and listen, I don't pay too much attention to them. We are Liverpool, so that comes with the territory. They're gonna have a lot of banter. You know, Man United have won a couple of games, and all of a sudden they're relevant again. It's cool. We got to focus on ourselves, and I think we've said it before. The difference in this team for me is number one, the togetherness, and for several of the players, as long as we've been together, but also this improved defense with the keeper, with Van Dijk. Obviously, you spoke about Robertson. It's just a better team. I don't think we should anticipate some kind of slip or, you know, bottle job again. I'm very, very confident that Liverpool can continue to and win in ways in the league. We have a blip. Maybe this is our blip that people are talking about. Maybe this is the blip. Hopefully this is the blip. And if that's the case and we go and win the league, then no one will be talking about FA Cup and the night at Molineux. So it's getting late on you guys, and I know that. So appreciate you guys making time at late notice. Let's try to get together again. Maybe post Brighton if you guys got time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, before Brighton game.
Yeah, either before or after. We'll
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. Get you guys on again.
Sounds good.
Okay, bro.
All right, thank you, boys.
All right, see you, lads.
Thanks.